Hey guys, this lesson is to make sure that you are using the Google Classroom correctly to access all of my announcements and my assignments and my quizzes and my links while you're home on distance learning. So hopefully you find this video helpful. I gotta say, with my entire family being quarantined at home for COVID-19, it is hard to find a quiet place to make my videos. Well, needless to say, most of them get done in the basement. All right, so your dashboard probably looks something like this with all different subjects in it. Every one of you will have IUI 8th grade math that the district just created for you, but you really don't need to use that because that's really only if your teacher didn't upload any lessons. And I've been uploading them since last week, so you guys are all set. So it doesn't matter which class you're in, you're going to simply click on that class, and in there's two locations where I post most of my information. One is here called the stream, and the other one is the classwork, right? So the classwork is generally what we use in the classroom all the time, and I post your assignments here under today's assignment, and then I have these other categories here where I post some older works. Okay, so let's go back to the stream for a second. So in this stream here, I generally haven't been posting much this year because I haven't needed to make announcements. But now that you're not near me, I've been posting some announcements here on the stream. So the other day, I posted this one here, which was a Google form that I asked you to fill out just to check in for attendance. So as you scroll down here, you can read all of the things that I asked you to do while you've been at home for these first couple days. So this one here, the Google form, you would click on it, it would open up, and it would ask you to answer all these questions, right? Type your last name, your first name, answer my multiple choice questions, give me some feedback, those kinds of things. And thanks to those of you that did fill it out. I also posted, before we left, let me scroll down here, some other things for students that weren't in class, right? So if you're not in class, I generally will just crawl around YouTube and find somebody else's videos and post them here for you. So if you need to go back and watch any of these videos on volume, you should do that. All right, now I'm going to click on the classwork screen, and it's going to look a little different than yours because I'm currently in the process of editing it. So I've got some assignments here that are scheduled to be posted for you. These are going to be posted today at 8:30 a.m. And then this one I have going to be posted for the next day because you guys have a test coming up. So I'm going to give you a test on Thursday. So what you should have been working on already, I've put over here because it's past March 13th now. So it's March 17th today. It's pretty early in the morning, but it's March 17th. And so if you have not completed this lesson, or you miss a day, or you're sick, or you're not home for some reason, you need to go back. And this is where I'll be posting all of the lessons that are not the current day. Right? So on Friday, I posted a lesson. The first one here says 1A, Friday, March 13th, and this is a lesson on volume. And then I posted another one, 1B, which is credit work. Right? So this is the learning work. The lesson is always the learning work, and when you click on it, there'll be a video and there'll be some worksheets. So you're not supposed to print anything. You just take your notebook out or any random piece of white paper and you try the problems, and the answers are on the final page usually. So for this one here, if I open up this PDF, it shows some of the volume questions that I asked you, and here on the last page are all the solutions. And then after you feel like you've mastered it, you've watched the video, you practiced the problems on the worksheet, that's when you're going to click on the credit work. Right? So the credit work could be anything I decide to put up. Could be a Google form, it could be a quizzes, it could be a Kahoot, anything that requires you to log in and I see that you're working. Right? So for those of you that took this, you clicked on your web link here, it opened up the quiz, and then it asked you some questions. As soon as you finished, it posted the score right to the Google Classroom for me. So that's how the Google Classroom should be working for you. So whatever today's assignment is will be posted for you here. So tomorrow I've got some videos ready and waiting for you. Right? I made a lot of videos, and Some kids gave me some feedback about Friday's lesson, and they said it was a little too much, a little too confusing, they needed more practice. So I made how do I have here? 6. I made 6 more videos on volume. And don't laugh, but my last one, the video got cut off because my computer died. But I don't have time to make a new one just yet. So if you're not really sure on how to find the volume of a cylinder or a sphere or a cone, or how to find a missing dimension, like a height or a radius, which was what Friday's lesson was about, then watch those videos. If you feel like you've got it, click on the review worksheets. All right, I've got some for cylinders, some for cones, and some for spheres. So don't forget, when you click on the worksheet, you're going to view the problems here. Don't copy the question on your paper. Just start your math. And then the solutions are always on the second page. All right, so that concludes my tutorial of how you should be using the Google Classroom. Hopefully you'll see my post here tomorrow that's reminding you that you are going to have a test on volume this Thursday. Okay? All right, hope this helps.